Harvard's mantra during Andrew Orrick's first year as the Thomas Stevenson family head coach for Harvard football was to go 1-0 each week. Do that, and the Crimson would be crowned Ivy League champions. Harvard opened the season with a statement victory, defeating Stetson 35-0. Following a narrow loss at Brown, the Crimson immediately used that adversity as motivation. The early setback required championship focus from there on out, and it was on full display as Harvard defeated number 16 New Hampshire in bounce-back fashion. A nationally televised game at Cornell was on deck for the Crimson, and its offensive weapons were on display as quarterback Jaden Craig threw for 316 yards and 4 touchdowns, with 130 of those yards and 2 of those TDs going to wide receiver Cooper Barcade. Wideout Scott Woods II added a career-high 10 catches for 76 yards. Tight end Seamus Gilmartin chipped in 74 yards and 2 touchdowns, and running back Exavea Bascon rushed for 99 yards as Harvard emerged with the 38-20 victory.
You're 1-0, okay? You got the win. Okay, you survive and you advance to the next one.
Having won 2 straight games, the Crimson again shifted its focus to a non-conference foe as Holy Cross visited Harvard Stadium on a sun-splashed day. The Crimson jumped out to an early 7-0 lead on a Ty Bartram 88-yard fumble return for a touchdown, which ultimately led to a 27-7 advantage. Harvard withstood a furious Crusaders comeback and showed its mettle in what ended in a 35-34 win. With its non-league slate behind it, the Crimson's mission was again made clear: go 1-0 each week. Harvard did not need any extra motivation in Week 6, with Princeton heading to Cambridge. The Crimson scored the first 14 points of the game and closed with 21 unanswered, en route to a 45-13 win, setting up a showdown at undefeated and number 22 Dartmouth. With a chance to move into a first-place tie with the Big Green, Harvard made an early statement, jumping out to a 10-0 lead. The hosts responded with 20 straight points and led 27-17 with 6 minutes to play. But quarterback Charles DePrima directed 2 drives of over 70 yards that propelled Harvard to a 31-27 victory and launched the program back into the national rankings. Another championship-level matchup loomed for the Crimson as fellow first-place team Columbia next traveled to Harvard. Ranked 25th and 24th in the national polls, the Crimson scored the first 26 points and left no doubt when the clock hit triple zeros, earning a 26-6 win to improve to 3-0 against Ivy teams that occupied first place at game time. Harvard's final road trip this season came with high stakes and against a Penn team that had won 2 straight. With a chance to clinch at least a share of the Ivy League title, the Crimson found itself in a 21-7 hole early in the third quarter. With Craig out of the game due to a first-quarter injury, DePrima knotted the contest at 21 late in the third and orchestrated 2 long fourth-quarter scoring drives, the last of which ended with a Dylan Fingers 21-yard field goal to boost Harvard to a 31-28 win and its second straight conference championship.
Harvard 31, Penn 28. What I say? Come on. One. Come on. Let's go.
With a piece of the Ivy title secured, the 21st and 17th ranked Crimson welcomed Yale to Harvard Stadium for the 140th playing of the game. The Crimson battled throughout the contest and was only down 8 with just over 9 minutes to play. Each team scored twice late in the fourth, and Harvard's rally fell short as it finished with an 8-2 record for the second straight year. After securing its 19th Ivy League championship, The Crimson was recognized for its season by collecting a conference-best 17 All-Ivy honors, including first-team selections Barkate, Bartram, Woods, Mike Entwistle, Mitchell Gonzer, and Jacob Syke. Barkate and Bartram would later be finalists for the Bushnell Cup, which recognizes the Ivy League Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. With 2024 in the books, 2 consecutive Ivy titles to its name, and a talented roster returning, Harvard is poised to make another run at the crown in 2025.